I just wanted to dump this one mag and go home. It won't run out though. I just want slide lock. Come on, just run out of ammo. It just won't run out of ammo. I just want to go home. Hey guys, Yoshi from Triple J Armory. Today we're going to be reviewing a concealed carry gun that a lot of you have been asking for. Dude, wrong gun. No, go put it away.
Wrong review.
So the gun that we're going to be reviewing today is a gun that a lot of you have been looking forward to. So the gun that we're going to be reviewing today has got a lot of buzz going around about it. And dude, I swear, this is it. We're going to be reviewing the P365X Macro today. What this gun is a concealed carry gun that Sig came out with recently. Now, we are not a stranger to the P365 lineup. They've got quite a few of them. However, this is the new addition to that lineup. The Macro, what makes it different is they were able to shoehorn a 17-round magazine capacity into this gun, as well as add an integrated compensator. First things first, we're going to kind of go over a couple pros and cons. I'm going to pass this off to Mitch, and let me know what you don't like about it, man.
What I don't like about this gun is, that's hard to talk about because this is a pretty sweet gun. That's the problem. We're going to be really stretching it to try and talk about bad things about this pistol. One of the issues that I don't like about this gun is more of a philosophical problem with it. I don't like how many people like it. I don't like how much hype there is. I hate that it's become almost boring. It's become kind of just obvious, like, oh, what gun do you like? Oh, I like the P365 Macro because it doesn't have any flaws. It has a couple flaws, but for the most part, it's a pretty phenomenal gun. And that has almost become annoying in itself that it's just that good at what it does. I like it, Yoshi likes it, Carlin behind the camera likes it, right?
Right. Off the bat, one thing that I didn't really like about this gun, and it's a small issue, but I wish that the slide serrations were a little bit more aggressive. Now I understand why they didn't do that. It's kind of 50-50. And the fact that this is a concealed carry gun, so a lot of us, carry it inside the waistband, which means that aggressive slide serrations could cause skin irritation or something of that nature. I understand why they didn't do that, but under stress or in certain weather conditions, such as how, it is 90 degrees here in sunny Mexico.
Really warm.
Can't grab the slide as well, and that can be an issue. So that's one thing that I would have wished for, is just more aggressive slide serrations. There is something aside from the slide serration that I know Mitch wants to talk about.
The slide serrations are fine to me because that's all I use. I think that the slide release is pretty difficult to use on this gun. Kind of common for concealed carry weapons anyway is to have a small slide release on there, but I think this one is a little too small, or maybe they could have just extended it a little bit longer, not out from the gun, but a little bit more towards your thumb, so you get a little bit more leverage. It's just a little bit easier to drop that slide. In any case, it's easy enough, I feel, to get back and slingshot the slide. So I don't think it's that bad, the slide serrations, and also since it is a concealed carry gun, I don't want it to be too distracting or too aggressive because I don't want it to get caught on stuff. So I do like it. I think I agree with you. I think maybe these could go like just a little bit higher on the slide so that, the webbing on your thumb can get in there and really grip it.
That's a couple of cons that we noticed, and some of those are just a little bit more nitpicky. A couple of really good pros about this gun.
First, a couple of pros.
Well, fair enough. There are a lot of really good things about this gun. We're just going to go over a couple of them. What sets this gun apart from most of the other concealed carry guns that are out there is that while still maintaining that concealed carry form factor, this has got a 17-round magazine, as well as we all know that when you go down in size on a gun, you sacrifice a lot of control for that size, meaning that smaller guns are typically harder to shoot. They have more muzzle flip, more recoil, they're just harder to handle, there's not enough real estate for your hands, so on and so forth. This gun does come with an integrated compensator on the slide, and it's also got a pretty nice frame. It's not overly large, it's just right, and it works really, really well. 17-round magazine capacity, which is a lot for a concealed carry gun. So I really like the comp, I really like the frame, it's really comfortable, high magazine capacity, which is awesome. What are a couple things you like about it?
Yeah, well, once you finally finished getting through all 8,000 rounds you shot this morning, one thing we noticed right away is just how flat this gun shoots. And of course, why? Because there's a giant comp on the front. The comp makes it feel like a full-size gun. So when you shoot this thing, it's very flat, it's very soft, the recoil is not super jumpy, it's not super harsh. I thought when I picked this thing up, immediately I was like, okay, it's super lightweight, it's really thin, it's going to jump around a lot when I shoot it. That's not the case. It's actually really comfortable to shoot, and that's probably one of the more impressive things about it. It's probably why everybody loves it so much. So when you shoot this thing, it feels like a full-size gun, and it doesn't want to launch out of your hands, because a lot of times smaller guns, they get kind of snappy, they kind of bite a little bit. It's not the case with this gun.
So one really cool thing about this gun that I love is the form factor. So with a 17 round capacity, you're usually talking about a full-size pistol. This gun is tiny compared to most of the full-size pistols out there. Now, I conceal carry a Glock 17 on a daily basis, mainly for the form factor as well as the magazine capacity. Yet this gun, while being almost half the size, still fits all of those form factors that I'm looking for, as well as the magazine capacity, which is awesome. Coming off of the Glock 17 and trying this gun out, I was really afraid, didn't want to shoot it. But honestly, this gun shoots just like my 17, if not a little bit flatter. Really shocked, honestly. This comp does a lot of work. So far as that goes, another thing I love about this gun is the sighting system. These sights are super crisp. These rear sights are blacked out, and you have a green dot on the front. Super easy to pick up. It's really fast to see, as well as get lined up. Now, you do have the option, it is optics ready. You can always throw an optic on here. However, this is cut for the Sig optics only. Not the end of the world. Again, Sig makes great optics, but you are limited to that footprint only.
Yeah, the sights, I agree with you. I totally love the sights. I don't think you'd need to change it. I'm somebody that I'd probably just leave it with irons on. I probably wouldn't put a dot on it just to keep it small. I love that. I think they did a fantastic job with the sights. A lot of times you pick up smaller guns and the sights are really big, they're really blocky, it's hard to pick up on them, but this is just super easy to find right away, and the nice big green front sight is wonderful. I love that. Another handling thing that I love about this gun is definitely the magazine release. It's very easy for me to get to. I know you like that as well.
Yeah, I love this magazine release. One thing that I've noticed as just kind of a shooter over time is that I have really small hands. What that means is usually on a full size or a compact pistol, I have to break my grip in order to be able to touch the magazine release. Now with this guy, I can still hold my grip and be able to actuate that magazine release, as well as it has really positive indexing. It clicks in amazing and it releases really fast. Super awesome. They did a really great job on the ergonomics with this. Being able to get that magazine release has been one of my gripes for most guns for almost the entire time I've been shooting. However, this gun, haven't had a problem with it, and it's amazing. Super positive index, and it is really easy to actuate.
It's also something you could flip to the other side if you were a lefty. Unfortunately, lefties, there is no slide release on this side. Also not the end of the world because the slide release kind of sucks. So if you are a lefty, you can move this magazine release to the other side, and you can reach up there and just rack the slide like you normally would, and you're still gonna have a good time with this gun. Another thing that everybody's gonna love about this gun, except for Yoshi, but I really love it, is the trigger. I think the trigger is fantastic on this thing. Immediately when I picked this gun up, I did some dry firing with it. Messing with the trigger, it felt really clean, it was really crisp, it pulled straight back, it didn't jerk one way or the other. A lot of times with some smaller pistols, I feel like they kind of jerk to the left or to the right as soon as you break. I don't have that issue with this. I really like the way it feels, and then when I was shooting it, it felt great still.
So after all the billions and billions of rounds that I put through this thing in that one magazine, because this thing never runs out of ammo, it was really reliable. One big thing that I was afraid of out of the box with this gun is that it wouldn't cycle steel case. That's a big thing for me, is that it can cycle whatever rounds we put through it. Right out of the box, handled the steel case no problem. Really shocked by that. So this gun actually has a really good reliability factor to it.
And the reliability is fantastic news for one of our members of Triple J Armory. One of you will be receiving this gun for free. That's right, we were going to do a giveaway for this P365 macro. If you are already a member with Triple J Armory, you are automatically enrolled to win this gun. Or if you sign up to become a member, you will then be enrolled. We really appreciate all the support from all our members at Triple J Armory. Thank you guys so much. This is one way that we're saying thank you to you, and this is a really cool gun to give away.
That's pretty much it for today, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. It really does help us a lot. As you can see, we're out here in Mexico freezing our toes off, but we do it for you guys because we hope you love the content we put out. We'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, Yoshi from Triple J Armory here today, and we're going to be talking about concealed carry stuff. So, oh hey Mitch.
You gotta be like, whoa, put that away.